Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, and those in between, welcome to another edition of the Creative Carousel, where each episode, someone new steps up to bat for Creative Mode Championship Wrestling and tries to right the ship, or at least try to keep things steady. I, as usual, am your host and operator of the ride, MrLeedles, and following a successful pay-per-view event booked by yours truly, we are back on the weekly show grind, which means we're back to doing a guest in each episode. And this time I am joined by Argus.
Was good, people of YouTube? I'm good.
Joined, as far as I know, not someone who has touched TEW much. I have no clue if you've played it before or not, but
Not really. Not really. It's not like it's available on the European circles.
fair play.
Uh,
Well, the good news is you don't really have to know TEW all that well because I know it enough, and as long as you're able to describe what the hell you're doing, then we should be good to go.
Alrighty then.
So let's see any locker room incidents. Ah, so, for clarity, all locker room incidents that have a decision like this are on you to deal with. I have no say in it. So, you've been approached by a couple of people, actually, who want to let Billy Kidman hang out backstage. Note, he wouldn't be available to be booked, he would just be allowed backstage.
Okay, so they want a friend to hang out backstage,
Mm-hmm.
an unemployed one.
Yes. Who you wouldn't have to pay to let hang out.
If I don't have to pay, then sure, I'll allow it. Whatever.
All right.
Any other bullshit?
Petey Williams got brought before Wrestlers Court, which you don't have to worry about. Small impact on him. Daisy Hayes with an angle idea. Balls Mahoney with an angle idea. Chuck Taylor with a creative finish. Paul Heyman passing on mic work to Gabe Sapolsky. Finley trains the women. Regal trains the men. Spike Dudley being good backstage. Sugar Dunkerton being good backstage. That's it. All right, so I'm going to give you the quick little rundown first, and then we'll get into the different details you're given. So, you have one B show and one A show to book. The B show goes for an hour long. A show goes for 2 hours long. I'll get into more details on the A show because there are special things you have to worry about there that you don't have to worry about on the B show. But the TLDR of it is you're going to need approximately 70% of this show to be matches compared to 30% angles. This has a 15% wiggle room, which means you can go as low as 55% matches or as high as 85% matches. There's more to it on the A
Okay.
show that I'll cover when we get there, because that's when stuff like crowd management and match chains and whatnot start to matter.
Okay.
The screen will also tell you what your percentage is at any given time once you book. I think it's 2 to 3 segments total, or X amount of minutes of the show, to give you an estimate of where you're currently at. So you'll always
Mm,
have an indicator of this is what your percentage is. If you go too low or too high, your show will get penalized for not being within the required estimates of the product.
okay.
With that said, do you want to look? Actually, I'm going to do this part first as well. I always just go through anything that is a big gamble or lower ends up getting deleted. Although Daisy Hayes and Balls Mahoney actually came up with good ideas, apparently. So, with that said, do you want to look at the pay-per-view first? Do you want to look at champions, or do you want to look at teams and stables?
Let's go through how the pay-per-view finished.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and we'll go. This is a long one, so we'll go from bottom to top. So a lot of pre-show shit. Don't have to worry about. Mostly was just getting guys on the show that didn't have a main match. Nothing that actually corresponds with anything that's been booked previously, except for the Dudley Boys with Spike defeating the clique of X Factor, Albert, Credible, and Six Pac. That was a feud somebody else had started. I used the pre-show to blow it off.
Okay.
Otherwise, on the main show, AJ Styles defeats Christopher Daniels to retain the Cruiserweight title. New it. You have. I'm going to highlight this one. I'm not going to explain every angle, but there are some I feel like I have to. So, Hall and Nash were the former tag team champions, and there was a booker who came on who decided to do a very comedy-centric angle with them that pretty much Kevin Nash has been fucking joked around a bit for this first cycle, and part of that saw him dressing up as a fucking like mummy basically and quote unquote cursing Scott Hall. Nobody else acknowledged it. It was meant to be a joke for what I believe everyone else saw, except for that one booker who insisted it would be taken seriously and then didn't get brought up again. Until here, where I just decided, okay, we're gonna kill this angle by having Ultramantis Black be the one to quote unquote cure said curse for a mysterious price that Scott Hall has agreed to. It goes to show the depths of stupidity and the depths of creativity that some of these people go through. New Age Outlaws cheated to beat Sanshiro Takagi and Tatanka because at one point Takagi held a title. He beat Jesse James to retain it, and then New Age Outlaws beat him down until Tatanka made the save. This was part of that. Sabu defeated Magnum Tokyo to retain the hardcore title. With Abyss then attacking Sabu. Samoa Joe defeated Finlay, got ambushed by Batista. The two brawled, got separated by security. Lita defeated Winter, who is aligned with the Beautiful People. This was after a distraction from the Briscoe brothers, who on an earlier show attempted to flirt with the Beautiful People and kind of got shot down, so they spilled beer over the three of them. They went to quote-unquote apologize and got attacked by the Backseat Boys and Lance Hoyt, who have aligned with the Beautiful People. America's Most Wanted defeated Generic Oates, which is El Generico and Kevin Steen, who got renamed to be Kevin Oates. Don't ask. It's not worth explaining. Bob Sapp defeated Mortis. Team Canada of Bobby Roode and Eric Young defeated Mike Awesome and Elix Skipper, courtesy of interference from both Scott D'Amore and Petey Williams. They then did a beatdown on them until Jim Duggan saved Awesome and Skipper. Paid in Full, which are Chad Collier and Matt Stryker, who are aligned with Chris Jericho, more on that later, defeated LA Park and Rey Mysterio. Gail Kim defeated Jazz to retain the women's US title. Super Generation Army defeated the Tex Arcana Chain Gang, which is Cena, Liger, and Sweeney, to retain the Trios title after interference from a very young, but has been steadily used so far, Drew Galloway. Randy Orton defeated Matt Hardy to retain the US title after interference from Mark Jindrak. Sting defeated Eddie Guerrero. Undertaker defeated Kane, in which Taker was babyface going into it, as was Kane. Taker won the match by turning heel, basically. So it is now heel Undertaker and face Kane. Awesome Kong defeated Trish Stratus to win the women's title. And Kurt Angle defeated Shawn Michaels to retain the heavyweight title after interference from Sting, who, while being a babyface, cost Shawn the match to ensure that he would face Angle for the world title, because Angle and Sting have been feuding. And that is the pay-per-view.
Okay, let's see the teams and or stables.
I'll do stables because tag teams is a much longer list.
Okay, stables.
So
Okay,
this is
what we
only,
got?
these are only the active ones. There are 2 inactive, technically, that got they basically got fused into one group, so you don't have to worry about it. You have Black, which
Mm-hmm.
is Chono, Shibata, Togi Makabe, and Tomoaki Hanma. Evolution, which is Triple H, Randy Orton, Mark Jindrak, Wife Beater, and Batista. Didn't
Who
get to.
the fuck is a wife beater?
Wife Beater is a CZW original, if memory serves. He's a deathmatch guy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. By the way, there is no Ric Flair because we did not sign Ric Flair.
Okay.
Full-blooded Italians. Of note,
Mm-hmm.
Frankie is currently off TV. He is filming a minor television role. So when he comes back, he'll be subject to getting a popularity boost, more likely than not. The
Okay.
Jericho
Next.
Appreciation Society.
Fair enough.
Yep. Los Brazos.
Why the first guy and kind of looks like even fatter Ron Jeremy?
That's a fucked up description of Brazo de Oro, but okay. You know what?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Sure. Super Generation Army, who are the current trios champions.
All right. Team Canada.
Yep.
Christian Cage, P.D. Williams, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Scott Moore. Okay,
It's
solid, solid.
about what you would
Next,
expect from a Team Canada.
Cena, Liger, L.A. Park, and Larry Sweeney. Now that's an LSD trip if I ever seen one.
Fair play.
Elena Love, Velvet Sky, Johnny Kashmir,
Kashmir and
Brent
Acid
Acid.
are the Backseat Boys, which was an early 2000s tag team, predominantly in CZW. Um, how do I describe them? It's like they're the beta form of what London and Kendrick or the Motor City Machine Guns were, because like they did a lot of that style of offense.
All right, all right, all right. I can see that.
Yeah.
Uh, Jonathan Coachman, Prince Nana, Jimmy Rave, Johnny Creative. Okay. Nash, Hall, Gunn, James, Sixpack, Albert, and Just Incredible.
Yeah. And then X Factor is the subgroup of just the last 3 members.
Alrighty then.
As far as teams go, there's a ton. You'll probably be better off looking through this during booking, but for now, just if you have questions on a specific team, call the name out and I will go over them and explain what there is to them, if anything.
Uh, you know what? Nah. Let's get on with starting the show.
Okay. Well, we'll go over titles because there is one thing to note here.
Okay.
So, I'll be quick with this. Styles is Cruiserweight champ. Sabu is Hardcore champ. Jay Lethal's television champ. On either this show or the A show, you must book a TV title defense. Because I'm not allowed to book this title, because I only book the pay-per-views. Every week there has to be a TV title defense. Super Generation Army
Okay.
Trios champs, Orton US, Awesome Kong Women's champ, Jazz and Emi Sakura are the women's tag champs. Gail Kim is the women's US. Kurt Angle is the world heavyweight title, courtesy of a prior booker, booked a show in Canada, so I could officially rename this and the tag titles to be World Tag. Otherwise, we are good to get on with the show whenever you are set.
Okay, let's get on with it. Let's maybe start this with a segment where Sting gets asked to explain himself.
Okay. Uh, for reference, our two backstage interviewers are JB Jeremy Borash and Scott Hudson.
Pick Jeremy Borash.
Makes sense.
It's for the Sting. Why would you do this? Like what? Like, and Sting is like, like you said, if anyone was going to take Kurt Angle down, it was going to be me. Nothing personal against whoever fought him.
Shawn Michaels.
And no offense against Shawn Michaels.
All right. How long does this go?
We would keep this brief.
Goes for
2 minutes.
okay. Okay, and he wants to be unscripted. I just do that part automatically.
Okay, so we got this. We okay. So let's start with the first match.
All right.
Um. Or you know what? Let's do. Or you know what? Let's add another backstage segment.
Okay.
Basically, after that interview, Shawn Michaels jumps Sting.
Okay. So the good news about this is each angle can have up to 5 parts, so I can just do this all in one angle.
All right.
So we can keep the Sting interview part at 2 minutes, and then add in Shawn attacking Sting as a separate part, basically.
Yeah.
How long does the attack go for?
Mm, a minute before they get separated by security.
All right, and I'll have that be a separate part as well. All right, there you go.
Okay. Okay. Now we can get on with the start an actual match. And let's make it for a television type.
Okay, TV title. So 1-on-1, or is there multi people?
Who is the current champ?
The current champion is Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal. Okay, Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal.
So it'll be men's division. Just to
Do you
ex-
have Ken?
sorry,
Do
just
you
to
have Ken Shamrock?
Ken Shamrock has not been signed.
Crap. Okay. Mhm.
I will say there were people signed between the pay per view and here. Shamrock just was not one of them.
All right. Hmm. Okay, okay. Hmm. What do you have? Do you have any good technicians?
I can search for 70 plus in tech and see who pops up.
Okay. Let's do Jay Lethal versus the Great Muda.
All right.
And
How long does this
and
match
let's add
go?
a stick. Uh, let's give it a 10.
Okay. So you said, or do you want to add a stipulation of this? Sorry, I cut you off the first time around.
Y- Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking of a stipulation.
All right. Well, there are plenty
Well,
of options.
excuse me, buck naked?
We are ignoring that one. That one we are completely ignoring.
Okay, okay, okay.
There,
Um,
there are there are very few I will veto. That is one of the ones I will veto.
uh, submission only match.
Okay. Submission match for the TV title. Who wins?
Uh, Jay Lethal retains.
Lethal retains. Okay. And I keep Muda strong for this based on popularity difference, but that is fine. Probably, yeah, as I say, he's probably still going to be unhappy, but oh well.
Okay, we have this. Um, what other angles
You can describe,
are
as far as angles go, literally just describe what happens. It's 100% freeform.
okay? Okay, but are there any ongoing storylines?
Oh, uh, so thing is, just based off of this, that's up for you to decide. You don't have to play off of what I booked. You can make up your own shit. The only ones that I would say, quote unquote, continued from here, outside of the Sting Shawn Angle stuff, is Taker just turned heel and beat Kane to do so. So that's kind of a rivalry. And maybe the Team Canada stuff if you want to continue that. But again, this is all up to you. You don't have to follow a fucking thing that got booked by anyone else.
Yeah, I know, but sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Uh, next match. Briscoes and a partner of their choosing versus Beautiful People and Lance Hoyt.
Okay. Wait, so you said Beautiful People and Lance Hoyt versus who?
Briscoes and a partner of their choosing.
Okay. Fucking close to intergender, but it's really. This is still sorting by the text stat. Let me fix that real quick. Here we go. There's our women's division.
Uh, okay, let's add Mercedes Martinez.
Sure thing. How long does this go for?
Uh, mm, 6 minutes.
Gotcha. And who wins?
Um, Briscoes and Martinez.
All right. Who do you want getting the pin? Because that'll determine who's gonna take the pin.
Um, Briscoe, Jay Briscoe.
All right. Briscoe pins White. Open clean, or is there bullshit involved?
Let's say there's some bullshittery involved.
Okay.
Maybe botched interference or
Yeah, that works.
yeah.
Who do you want running in then?
Uh, Whoever. I was thinking that it would show somebody off from the beautiful people, but okay.
No, you can literally pick anybody.
Um,
Beautiful people not booked in the match are Winter and the Backseat Boys, if you want to go specifically with that.
yeah, well, let's pick one of the backseat boys.
Alright, we'll do Transit then.
Okay, we have add a segment with Undertaker's vignette.
Okay.
Being he with his old cryptic promo and shit like, you've gone soft, brother.
Alright. How long does this go then?
Uh, 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, how do we have? Okay, let's go with match number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules for the hardcore title.
Sure thing. 4-way hardcore title match. So this will be Sabu defending against 3 potential challengers.
Uh, Batista.
Alright.
Um,
Oh, let me put it on men only. Let me be sure.
okay, who you have? Who do, you have a shit ton of people
Yes. Yes, we do.
because because of the mod. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very solid. Very solid.
You just call out a name and I'll stop the scroll to put them in. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Mick Foley
Sure thing.
and why not give it to Penta?
Penta. At this point, just debuted in wrestling.
Yes.
All right, how long does this go?
Give it a 15 minutes.
Okay. Here's where I pause and get to finally explain this mechanic because it actually you've been good about this so far where it hasn't popped up. So I'm gonna go back into give visual on this. Perception
I
of
went
wrestlers is
over.
broken in 5 tiers: major star, star, well known, recognizable, unimportant. Within each of these tiers, there is a upper limit to how long they could be seen on TV on any given show before the fans start getting sick of seeing them because you're overusing them. You never have to worry
Okay.
about it with any of these 3 tiers. You could put them on for 30 plus minutes a night, nobody would care. It is with recognizables and unimportants that it matters most. Recognizables goes up to about 22 or so minutes, which isn't that bad. Most of the time, you're going to be booking people around 10 to 15 minutes a show, maybe more if they're higher up the card. Unimportance cap at 15 minutes for weekly TV. So, because Pent is unimportant, if you put him in there for the full 15, because this match adds 2 minutes of non-wrestling time, which is basically entrances, commercials, etc., he will be marked as being on screen for too long.
Okay, then let's switch him. Okay, let's.
Because it'd be either drop it to here to 13 minutes total, or 13 minutes in
Okay,
ring,
though.
15 total, or then you'd swap him
Okay,
out.
okay. Drop it to 13 minutes and keep it in.
All right, who wins?
Uh, you know what? Okay, let's give it to Penta.
Okay, who is he pinning?
Sabu.
Sure thing. I'm gonna have to keep a lot of people strong here, based on popularity, but that is all right. Open. Is this clean or is there bullshit involved somehow?
Um, keep it clean.
All right. People are going to be unhappy, and that is fine. I will just pay them off because we have fuck you money.
All right. We have 3 matches and 2 segments. Okay.
Yeah, you're at 84% currently for match angle ratio, so you're within the parameters as it stands now, and you have
So
upwards of 21 minutes to book because you could run 5 minutes under or over for TV shows.
so I can book 1 match and 1 segment, I guess.
You could book any combination really, as long as you stay within anywhere from 85% matches to 55% matches. You will be fine.
Okay. Because I was thinking, can I look back at the current champions?
Sure.
Who's the United States champion? Randall Keith Orton. Okay. Let's make it a squash match where Randall Keith Orton basically demolishes.
Go grab a sleep already booked.
Uh, Mystico.
All right. So you said this is a squash.
Yeah, it's a squash.
All right. I think that means less than 15 yet. No. What is his charisma? High enough to do this. How long do you want this to go then?
Um,
It was literally a minute. But...
1 minute.
All right.
So we have um. So we have now 10 free minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. You have upwards of 18, as low as 8.
Okay, so one more segment. And we go for main event.
Okay.
So the segment is John Cena a heel or face?
He is babyface.
So let's say somebody backstage challenges Cena to a rap battle and Cena beats them.
All right. Who do you want doing that then?
MJF?
He has not. That man's a child right now. Sir, this is 2004. That man's a child.
Uh, okay, okay. You know, fuck it, Eddie Kingston.
Sure.
And to make it funnier, it looks like like one of those rap battles you see on YouTube. With some nobody, bunch of nobodies
Yeah.
in the background being like, "Whoa,
All right.
yeah,
How long does it go?
5 minutes."
5 minutes. Sure thing. Seems gonna be unscripted. That's fine.
And for the main event, we will have ourselves a 6-man battle royal for the World Heavyweight title.
We'll actually have to make a battle royal for 6 people, but that is fine. Let me go do that real quick. Here, copying straight one of or 1v1v1.
I mean, unless you have.
No, no, it's fine.
Okay, okay.
This is what you want to do. This is what you want to do. I'm just setting it up so because there's not one in the database to start with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Over the top rope.
Yep.
And it's for the World Heavyweight title.
How?
So,
Wait, minimum of 5. You have upwards of 13, so the match can only go up maximum of 8 minutes here.
okay,
So it is
fair enough.
Kurt. Who is he defending against?
Uh, AJ Styles.
All right.
Um, Claudio Castagnoli. CM Punk. Edge.
Right.
Kevin Nash.
That's all 6. Oh shit. All right. Who wins?
And, uh, a fan in me wants to say Claudio Castagnoli. but let's go with Kevin Nash.
All right. Open. Is this clean or is there bullshit involved?
Um, in in true Kevin Nash's fashion, let's say there's some bullshittery involved,
All right.
involving eh, involving his bandmates. Maybe Hall does something to
Cannot be Hall. Hall cannot appear. Oh, he can. Never mind. He can appear. I thought
yeah.
he couldn't on the Beast show. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna keep people strong who might complain about this. Otherwise, we are good to go.
And
And that's all your
yeah, I
time.
think that's yep.
Start this off. That got an 83.
Hell yeah.
57 on this one.
Eh, there.
Duh. Honestly, fine enough.
Fine enough for an
As
opener.
seen here with a 25. Could be worse.
Yep. Yeah, you
I'm just gonna look
a
at
good
these
opener.
numbers.
A good opener is better than a bad opener.
Yeah. 67,
67.
62.
Mm-hmm.
Penta, don't turn him face, otherwise, very good rating.
Okay.
55, great rating on notes.
Next.
57,
Mm-hmm.
and a 63. Claudio sustained cracked ribs.
Bruh.
Well, looks like it was nobody's fault. 65 overall. And now we go to the A show.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing this part first.
I forgot that it was a B show. I went this hard for a B show. Ah,
Yeah,
fuck me.
yeah, you did. New incidents? No new incidents. Good. All right, now you have an A show to book. Uh, to note, this one will require 3 different match aims, which I will show off real quickly. So, match aims basically tell the workers what they're going for in the match itself and can be based on different stats. So, for example, Wild Brawl will base them more on their brawling or Puro Resu stats. They're both interchangeable. Hardcore bases them on their hardcore stat. High Spots is on aerial. Technical Masterclass is on the technical stat, etc., etc. I like.
Mm-hmm.
They also, some of them you can't put back to back because it'll burn out a crowd. So like Mayhem, for example, don't follow up a Mayhem deathmatch, hardcore, or wild brawl with another one of those match types. Same with doing like car crash and high spots back to back, or steal the show back to back. You have to give fans a breather in between. That could just mean putting on a regular match because that would cover it. Could also do a literal breather, which will be eye candy or comedy, which will automatically reset the crowd back to neutral, uh, so long as your crowd isn't completely killed, I imagine. I haven't had to deal with that part yet.
Okay. So
So you need 3 different ones of
uh,
those on the show, and you have 2 hours to book.
okay. Oh, let's start off with Bob Sapp's open challenge.
Sure. Who is taking up the Bob Sapp Open Challenge?
Hmm. Low key.
Sure. Let me go find him. Low key. How long does this match go for?
Uh, 5 minutes.
Who wins?
Bob Sapp.
All right. Clean or is there bullshit?
Clean as a whistle, but Loki
Looks strong.
basically no. Loki beats him up afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If I could do that.
I mean, Loki is a psychopath, so
Yeah, no, it makes sense. All right. How long does this go for then?
2 minutes.
Sure.
So we have this. Um, who's the current trios champion? Have them cut a promo,
Okay.
a self promo.
Yeah. I get you. I'm gonna make sure
Five
of something
minutes.
real quick. Passive. Okay. I have to make sure these guys can speak English. That might be an issue. Okay, Kobashi can speak fluent, so we're fine. We're fine. All right. 5 minutes of just them hyping themselves up.
Yes, they won at the pay-per-view. That means what they're doing is right. Yada yada yada.
Gotcha.
They will take on everybody.
Yeah.
All right, match number 2, the women's title,
Awesome Kong defending.
and make it a triple threat.
Okay.
For the title, Awesome Kong, Angelina Love, and Lita in triple threat ladder match.
Sure. How long does the match go for?
Uh, 10 minutes.
Okay. Who wins?
Uh, Awesome Kong retained.
Gotcha. I am gonna keep Lita strong for sake of popularity. Otherwise, we will be good to go then.
Okay. Fuck you, Lita.
It's
I know.
because Lita's a well-known and Awesome Kong's unimportant. They're in the fans' eyes. So it's a matter of building up popularity. Eventually, people have enough pop where they can beat more established names.
It ain't my fault somebody made Awesome Kong a champion before me. Fuck off.
Hey, that somebody was me. Thank you very much. I was the one who booked that pay-per-view.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Um. Let's see. Let's go for a normal match,
All right.
like no
Yeah.
no stipulation, no nothing. Something to, you know.
Men or women?
Uh, Women.
All right.
Uh, Candice LeRae versus Melina.
Sounds fine.
Unless they're both heels,
Nope.
then
Candace's face, Melina's heel. You got it. Perfect.
Okay, okay.
How long does this go?
Uh, 5 minutes, Melina wins.
Okay. I'm going to imagine this is meant to be an eye candy match because,
Yeah, I can, I
yeah,
can.
I kind of doubt. Is this clean or is there cheating or bullshit involved?
Clean.
Okay. Canstrike will not compete in an eye candy match. Huh. I guess that makes sense. All right. So it's
Okay,
either a regular match or Candace isn't in it.
okay, then have it be a regular match and
All right.
have Melina beat her senseless.
I'll add post match beatdown. And how long does this go for?
The beatdown?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
All right.
Okay, how much time do we have?
You
Oh, only for 41.
you've booked
We
40
only took
minutes.
41 minutes. Barely a length of a lecture in class. Okay, so let's go with let's go with a with with a segment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say whom did I not book yet? Whom did I not book yet?
Do you want to go down the tiers here, or you just want to think of names?
Uh, Carlito tries to hit on a girl, and the woman summons somebody for help.
All right. So who is he trying to hit on then?
Uh, who's the other one of the beautiful people?
Velvet Sky or Winter?
He tries to hit on Velvet Sky.
All right. So I'm just gonna do it this way then, because this is gonna be I can already tell this will be multi-part. So part one is Carlito trying to hit on Velvet,
Yeah,
and then part two would then be her bringing in someone to stop Carlito. I imagine
yes, from her stable, if that's possible.
can do any of them because you booked them on the B show, so the carryover thing does not apply. I imagine would be
Okay.
Lance Hoyt.
Yes, Lance Hoyt. Yes, yes, yes.
Just oh, perfect. He has intimidation. Then that's exactly what can be done here. Anything more to this?
Nah,
All right.
quick and to the point.
How long does this go for then?
Uh, the whole segment?
Yeah, because I can divide up the time for part lengths as needed.
Okay, 5 minutes.
All right. I'll just have it go 2 and 3 then. That'll be fine.
All right, so time to make another match.
Sure thing.
Uh, can I make another championship match?
Yeah, you can. The only title you booked on this show was actually the women's, so you can have the other titles defended.
Let's do a cruiserweight.
All right, AJ Styles defending. So this means this is men's division, 225 pounds or less.
AJ Styles versus CM Punk.
CM Punk. All right. How long does this go?
15 minutes.
All right. I'm going to set it to 13 because Punk is still, I believe, marked as unimportant.
Okay. So
Yeah.
13 minutes.
Who wins?
AJ Styles. The fuck?
I had to ask. You never know. I imagine this is clean.
Yeah, clean as a whistle.
All right, cool. I'm gonna just look real quick. What is your 24:35? Damn, not be good enough for that. All right. Hey, you breached the hour
Okay.
mark.
An hour mark.
You have one more hour to book.
One more hour to. Okay, so a segment where Abyss tries picks up picks up somebody to beat them up, and somebody fends him off.
Okay. Abyss is attacking someone backstage, and then someone will come in for the save after. So who is Abyss attacking? I'm just gonna sort it by baby faces to make it
Uh,
easier.
Dragon Kid.
Okay. And then who is coming in to save Dragon Kid?
I, Dean Malenko.
All right. Yeah. So I will, in that case, work it like this then.
Wouldn't be I won't be surprised if this show is gonna perform even worse.
You never know. How long does this go then? In total?
Uh, make it 6.
All right, 3 minutes apiece.
Okay,
I'm gonna do
let's go.
one thing real quick. I'm gonna make this mayhem because it'll hide the weaknesses of Sap and also give you at least one match aim done. And we'll do the other two later on.
Okay, so let's go to make another match.
Sure thing.
What other title can I book?
And any of them, you're not limited to only using one title per session. So like you already had a world title match. You could fucking book Nash again if you wanted to. That's up to you.
Let's make it. Let's make a tag. Let's make a triple threat for tag team. Triple threat for the tag team titles.
Gotcha. Right, so this will be America's Most Wanted defending against Orphans. Down here
America.
is World's Greatest Tag Team, the two pairings of X Factor, and Euthanasia, which is Prohibition and Cross. Otherwise, every other team's up
The
here.
Hardy Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And generic codes.
Sure thing. How long does this go?
Give it I think 10 minutes would be all right.
Okay. Who wins?
The Hardys.
Okay. Who do they pin?
The generic coats.
Okay. Pin clean, I imagine.
Yeah, clean.
All right.
All right. We have 1 hour and 20.
Mm-hmm. About 40 minutes left
Let's
to go.
make another 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left to go. So let's make a 5-minute clean match, like a normal match to cleanse the palate.
Sure. Oh, in that case, I could probably mark this as steal the show then, because I think all three of these teams are able to do that. So I'll just put that there. That's one. And
Or you know
then
what? Let's since you said it's 20 minutes left to go, let's make that
40 minutes left to go, not 20.
40 minutes left to go. Okay, so
My mistake if I
let's
didn't come
okay.
through clear.
Okay, so 5 minute segment after this match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And it's Hardy's, and it's aftermath of that triple threat for the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Hardy's celebrating the win.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else in that, or just them celebrating for 5 minutes?
and them celebrating.
Okay.
Okay, 35 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
So the next match for 15 minutes.
I'll do 13 in case 15 total.
And let's make it Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Who wins?
Uh, Eddie because he cheats.
Gotcha. I going to instead then have this stay regular, and I'll make that steal the show because that's going to do a lot better.
And um, how many? 20 minutes left.
Yep. 20 minutes left, one match aim needed, and then otherwise you're good on your
Okay,
on your ratio there.
20-minute Iron Man match.
20 minutes. All right. I'm gonna see if there's one that goes specifically 20. If not, then no. Then I'll make one that goes 20. All right. Who's this between? I'm gonna just say remove the
Uh,
unimportance so that you. This is still filtered by cruiserweights. I just realized. I'm gonna remove the unimportance. That way you do not wind up putting in someone that will be penalized. I'll set it to be for 20.
Kevin
Nash.
Nash versus Shawn Michaels.
Okay. Who wins?
Um, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
So on this, does the results of B show continue to the A show?
Nash is currently world champion.
Okay, so okay. Let's make that main event for the title.
Sure. World heavyweight title.
And Nash retains.
Okay. Clean, or is there bullshit?
Cheap win.
Okay. So this will be. I'm gonna mark it as tainted because it's Iron Man rules. So a DQ would just give
Okay,
a
so
fall to Michaels, for example.
yeah, tainted win. Okay.
I'm just gonna add in that Scott Hall interferes, and we should be good to go. I highly doubt that Sean's gonna complain about this match. Okay, I can protect him. You know what? Here, 2 birds with 1 stone. Protect storytelling. There we go.
There is a story. There's a story if you think about it. They were, but
Yeah, I
Kevin
can.
Nash was once Michael's bodyguard.
All right. We all set then?
Yeah,
Let's go. 45.
not bad.
Not bad for an opener. Also, not bad for a Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp, notably, not the best in ring worker, but 45 for him is pretty all right. 56 on the attack. 45 on their promo, which 2 recognizables and an unimportant, that's fine. 51.
Pretty average. Pretty average so far.
Okay. I will do that after. That is a 10, unfortunately, because 2 unimportants.
Yeah, whatever.
33. Okay. 36. Fucking hell. It's got a great. Carlito gets a great rating though. 66 for Styles and Punk.
Better.
50 for the Abyss segment. Lenko, adequate, no notes, that's fine. 61 for the tag.
Nice.
68 for the celebration.
Almost.
83 here.
Hell yeah.
And that has effectively, from the Hardys to here, saved your fucking crowd. 78 on the main.
Nice. Okay, fair enough.
73 overall. You got heavily bailed out by your double main event here. I will not deny that. But I think it did a lot better than what the rest of the show would have entailed.
Nice.
Either way, Claudio, he'll be back by the time the next session happens, so that's fine. Popularity up in everywhere except the US, which is still good. And no media scrum. So we're gonna wait to see in case any drug testing shit happens or whatever, because you still have to handle that. And once that is done, as well as go over the emails and all that other shit. No drug testing or in bitching about Velvet Sky. Sounds about right. All right, Argus, that's your turn on the carousel done and over with. Anything you would like to say before you hop off for the next person to take another ride on this?
Good luck.
Sounds about right. All right, in that case, thank you
It
all
was
for watching.
fun.
Oops, sorry.
Reality's a lie. Invest in gold. Bye.
No. Okay, we're gonna move on. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time around for a new booker to step in.
Peace.
Until then, I'm MrLeedles signing off.